This is a cruise ship. This thing weighs over 200,000 tons. That's heavier than hundreds of passenger jets combined. It carries thousands of people, swimming pools, restaurants, theatres, and enough food to feed a small town. Yet somehow it floats. Though if you drop your phone into the water, it sinks instantly. So why doesn't this giant metal city sink straight to the bottom of the ocean? The answer involves one of the most important discoveries in the history of science. Let's find out. More than 2,000 years ago, a Greek mathematician called Archimedes discovered an important rule about floating objects. He realized that when an object enters water, it pushes some of that water out of the way. This is called displacement. The water that has been pushed aside then pushes back against the object with an upward force called buoyancy. At the same time, gravity is pulling the object downwards. If the upward force from the water is strong enough to support the object's weight, it will float. If the object is too dense and can't push away enough water, it will sink. Now, the burning question is that if steel sinks, then what makes a cruise ship different? The secret is that a cruise ship is not a solid block of steel. Inside the hull are thousands of rooms, hallways, storage areas, and machinery spaces, but they're all filled with air. 90% of the space in a cruise ship is just empty. This means the ship can spread its weight over a massive distance, making its density lower than the water. The steel itself is still heavy, but the entire ship is a combination of steel and air. Because of this design, the hull can push away massive amounts of water whilst still floating. The shape of the ship is also extremely important. The bottom of a cruise ship is designed to literally sit in the water while spreading the ship's weight over a large area. This allows it to displace a huge amount of water without sinking. Engineers used advanced computer models and tested it too to design hulls that are strong, efficient, and stable. Each curve and section of a ship has a purpose, from reducing water resistance to handling waves. Now, floating is only one part of the challenge. A ship also needs to stay upright while travelling through waves, especially storms. Engineers place heavy equipment, engines, fuel tanks, low inside the hull. This keeps the centre of gravity low and stops the ship from tipping too much on either side. Many modern cruise ships also use stabilizers underneath the water. These are like underwater wings, reducing side-to-side movement caused by the waves. This is also why passengers can walk around, eat in restaurants, and enjoy entertainment, and not get seasick while the ship is moving around. Now, if ships have all this extra equipment and they're designed to float, why do they ever sink? Well, that's up to two reasons. One is they crash into an iceberg.
Iceberg, right ahead!
And two is the amount of air inside a ship is as important as the steel around it. If too much water enters the hull, instead of an air-filled ship, it will be a water-filled ship, and it will become much heavier. Eventually, the ship may no longer be able to displace water enough to support itself. If you enjoyed the video, to keep on exploring the world's biggest questions, don't forget to subscribe to Jason's World.